Hey, what's up guys, Basco Show here, back to Red Shadow Ledger, when I'm gonna do a quick video about this Ice Golem tournament that we need to use only Demonspawn. Unfortunately I need to do this because I forgot to do some events, and if I wanna skip the champion chase tournament, I need to basically grab those 50 points, otherwise I'm gonna be like 10 points short. Crazy. So yeah, I'm gonna do this, get to 1750 points, and that's it. And I'm gonna use only demons, and at the same time I'm gonna complete those two quests, the one that we have to block revive in the Ice Golem, because I'm gonna use Carnage. I use another composition with Carnage where I basically block revive the minions all the time, and I'm gonna basically do the same thing, but I have to use only the Demonspawn, so I'm gonna use basically two nukers, and then we're gonna have Duchess for the increased attack. We're gonna have Drexel in regeneration, is never gonna die in case something goes wrong, but even Duchess, she's never gonna die. And then we got Karma to reset on the at the boss, not at the waves, at the boss. I'm gonna show you the run. I didn't do an like crazy setup because I don't have to speed tune this like 100%. It might take me like between 1 to 2 minutes, but I don't care as far as I can do those 1750 points and get those Titan points. That's it. So you can see how those the two nukers, they just killed the waves, and then Karma is gonna reset right here, because what we're gonna do now, we're gonna place the 3 debuff on those minions, and hopefully it doesn't happen all the time. See, for example, this one was a little bit short, so this one's gonna come back, and then I might kill it again on the second rotation. But yeah, ideally he's gonna kill them both in one go, and I'm just gonna block revive, and then slowly I'm gonna kill the boss with HP burn and with Carnage counter, because every time the boss attack me, he counts like that 250. That's more than 500k with the counter. So yeah, this is the team composition. I'm gonna show you the stats, because obviously to do this Carnage needs to have like very good gear, but it's not too hard to get, because eventually everybody's gonna get the sister blessing on him if you keep getting the chest in the City of Cintrano. So once you got him assista, you can even give him like Crush Your Rand if you want to, and it's gonna be even easier. And yeah, like I mentioned, those two champions are building regeneration, they're never gonna die, and hopefully I can block revive before I finish the run, but I don't think it's gonna be the case. Let's see. Come on, Carnage, dude. No, he didn't use the skill. So I'm gonna run it again to see if I can showcase the block revive. That was the first time that I saw that I didn't do it on both the enemies. And I gotta say, Chalco, guys, for PvP is not really good because of Stone Skin, but in PvE, especially faction, the faction wars, man, this champion surprised me a lot. He has a very good kit, and he's been smacking very hard. So here we go. Now he plays decrease defense and the block passive. See now if we can block revive. He's really hard as well. Okay, block revive both. Now I don't know what happened before, to be honest, but yeah, maybe I know why, because I think one of the block passive got resisted. I remember he didn't transfer it to the other one, so he had one less debuff, and then he ignored defense based on the debuff on the enemy. That's why maybe he didn't kill him. This team, unfortunately, he need resistance, I mean he need accuracy, so 3% can happen. But with the other setup that I go, and I'm actually gonna show you after this the other team that I don't have any 3%, because the champions I use, their skill are 100%. You don't need accuracy, they are irresistible. And yeah, if everything goes well, a minute 40 seconds, 53 turns. This is the actual team that I've been using with Carnage, and then I use these champions to basically you know, bring the damage up. We're going to increase accuracy as well. I don't have increased accuracy on the demon team. And yeah, I got increased attack, decreased defense. I got the unresistible debuff from Ghostborn and Gizmak. And the only reason why I'm a bit slow here on the waves is because I don't want to use the AoE skill with Razelvarg. Otherwise I'm gonna be too fast at the boss and I might mess up the skills. But yeah, that's what happens all the time. Block revive, and then they're gonna all die, and Akrisa's gonna basically kill the boss because she's gonna be unkillable because she has a relic that make her reduce so much damage. She only get 11,000 and that's it. So I'm gonna show you the stats of the demon champion. Then I'm gonna do a proper showcase of this team again to see if it's 100%. I believe it's 100% because I did like 30 rounds the other day. I didn't fail any. So for the demon team, we are using Dace. Dace has a boss set. I use her mainly in arena, but I haven't used her in a while, unfortunately, because maybe only on siege or like tag arena. So 120,000 HP in regeneration, and she's never gonna die. And then we have Drexar that are built in regeneration just to make sure that if something goes wrong, he's there and he's never gonna die. We also have the golden elixir on him to come back to 50% HP if I get it really, really hard. But I never seen those two champion Duchess and Drex are like very low HP. These are the total stat: 109,000 HP, 4,000 defense, 232 speed, and then resistance to resist the freezes, the decreased defense in case they take a turn, the minions, and then 350 accuracy. Probably have also more stats here. Let's see, yeah, I go resistance, HP, defense, but I don't have accuracy or speed. I don't have speed unlock in the Ice Golem. And then let's showcase Chalco, why not? So I got him in Savage, and the speed gear is kind of fast, and it's been really helpful with this build because I can see that it takes a lot of turns. So 6,000 attack, 286 speed, 314 critical damage, and then enough accuracy to land the debuff. So I'm so surprised about his kit. He's really, really strong. Decreased speed, he plays increased accuracy on himself. He does this A2 that is amazing. Block past his skill, decreased defense on a single target, but then he's able to spread debuff, all the debuff from the enemy everywhere. That's crazy that you can do this without any condition. And then if he kills the enemy, he gets an extra turn, and then the one hits Hara based on the debuff on the target, and then the passive making deal more damage, is immune to freezes and all these other CC, and if someone try to place the CC on him, he counter with this skill, and that's amazing. Sometimes on the waves he gets the freeze, obviously he's immune, and then he goes and use this skill. And then we have Kamal. I got 3 Kamal. This is the third one, and I'm using this one because he's the fastest one that I have, 291 speed, and he's able to go first and reset everybody. Nothing too crazy about this Kamal. And then the most important build is on Carnage. Carnage build for PvP, and I got him with these stats. But the most important form is this alternate form, because I switch him to this form at the start. So at the start I have all this attack, 9400 attack, 256 speed, and I have 254 critical damage. Now he has 600 accuracy. 600 accuracy is gonna transform into 200 critical damage. So I basically have 454 critical damage. That's how much critical damage I have. So it's very balanced with the attack, and that's why I can do all the damage that I'm doing. I'm actually gonna boost the accuracy a little bit, so in case you know some of my debuff get resisted, I'm gonna still able to kill that minion that survive with very low HP. So if I'm gonna put like 50 point here or 60 point in accuracy is like 20% extra critical damage. So the reason why I have only 240 at base is because I got attack on the gauntlet. and then I'm looking for accuracy everywhere, because like I said, this accuracy right here, I got 46 basically. It's like 15 critical damage, right? Something like that. So even if you can find a critical damage, trying to find accuracy, eventually this piece will be amazing if I got accuracy instead of resistance. Here we go, accuracy just a little bit, but you know, still something. I should probably change this build, find better pieces, because I can see that these pieces are very old and don't have the right stats. I'm missing, like, you know, critical damage or high rollers accuracy. But then we go attack on critical damage, critical raise speed. Here we go accuracy as the main stats, and then we go a lot of attack. So this is almost 50% attack, but then I got 96 accuracy. That gave me 33, 32 critical damage. That's insane, right? And then we got these boots that give me attack and accuracy. So critical damage again, a lot of attack, and then I don't have the best banner, unfortunately. I only got accuracy. I need attack percentage here at the bottom, and I'm still chasing a 6-star critical damage amulet. And then I got a very good ring, and then I got a cat gaze at level 9, so I'm ignoring 14% extra defense. I don't have the best gemstone for him. There is a gemstone that I really want to give. I'll show you right now. Is on this one here, the triangle one. The damage rate increased by 1% for every 100 of the total accuracy. So if you have like me, for example, 600 accuracy, I can boost my damage by 6%. That's a lot, guys. And if you get a champions, or like, you know, someone that can place increase accuracy buff, if you have 600 accuracy, you will jump to 900 accuracy. That's an extra 9% extra damage. And if you have 2 of those, that's 80% extra damage. That's a lot. It's on par on some of those really good ones that do 12% extra damage. This one here give you 10% extra damage flat. So almost, it depends from how much accuracy you have. So if you can reach 700 and then you have increased accuracy buff, you have over 1000 accuracy, you can get 10% extra damage. So that's the one I'm looking for, especially because there are so many rallies that can get this triangular gemstone. So you want to give this one to a champion like Carnage, right? Because you might give this one to someone else, you know. Yeah, so this one, even a champion like Chalco, a champion like Razeva that can place buff accuracy on himself, he can benefit from this one as well. Actually, let's see what kind of gemstone I'm gonna get this week, if I'm gonna get something. Let's have a look. Hopefully I can get something new, cause ooh, I already got this one. I think I got like 2 already, so this will be my 3rd one. I wasn't looking for this one, but let's see what we're gonna get now. Ooh, this is a new one. Unflinching. Bosses deal 5% less damage to the wearer. Okay. You know, actually not bad. You can use it against the even dungeon boss. It wouldn't be better if it was the one that you deal 10% extra damage to the bosses, but you know what, take those 2 gems. That's all I want, gems from this chest. Sometimes I get 0 gems. Okay, we got red gems right now. That's actually not bad. This one increase the defense, and now we're gonna get nothing. Yeah, that's what I usually get, like 0. And now we got first position. Let's see what we're gonna get here. Ooh, we got 2 gemstones, but it's nothing too special. Speedy, willpower, I already got a bunch of those ones. And steadfastness, destroy AKP 20% less effective. So nothing too crazy. At least I got a 3-star basalt. Alright, let's finish the showcase. I got in fully book, both form. Blessing, I got a arena blessing, and then this at the mastery, and I went down with offense and support. This mastery I meant for arena, so I went with whirlwind of death to get extra speed in arena when he kills an enemy, and then kill streak, methodical, all this mastery that can boost the damage. And then I went down accuracy, more accuracy everywhere, a lot of steals, and then master exit to extend the debuff that he can place on the first fall. And I went down with Eagle Eye on the tier 6 because this 50 accuracy is also 18, 17 or 18 critical damage. That's why I gave me this. So there's no point on getting this, right? Just get this one so you can also place the debuff. It's important to have a lot of accuracy in him so you can place the debuffs in the base form. Because when you use him in PvE, you can reach 100% your defense very easily if you have the right team around him that can place a lot of debuff. And so guys, this is it. This is the build on my Carnage. I might, like I said, change the top pieces. See, I can find something better. I haven't touched his build in a long time. I think I changed his gauntlet and his chest recently, but the rest is like this since I got him from the City of Sintranos. So I'm gonna put some points into accuracy here. Let's see when I'm gonna stop. Should I leave at 40? I got a lot of points. Let's do another 2000. Yeah, like that. So 64, and that should give me like 21 extra critical damage. And now I think I'm gonna be set. Oh my god, I'm using the wrong team. But anyway, guys, the showcase is done. Let me know what you guys think about the team. I know it's not gonna be super easy to build because you know you need a lot of endgame gear, but even if you build you know, like a more tanky team and you have a Duchess that never die, Duchess can just keep reviving and eventually you're gonna block revive and then so you're gonna kill the boss. So with my gear I can do this like, you know, in maybe, you know, a minute 42 minutes. You might do it in 4 minutes. Just do it in 4 minutes, who cares? And then once you're done with the tournament, you're just gonna swap to your like main team. I'm gonna change team, otherwise the points then I'm gonna get added to the demon tournament. And yeah, let me know in the comment section if you have any question about this strategy with Carnage team. No, this one here for the demon team just in general. Subscribe to the channel if you're new, drop a like to support the channel, and I'll make sure to come back and check the comment and reply to everybody that leave me a comment. Until then, stay safe and I'll see you soon with another video. See ya.